Hi there, I'm Rebecca from Rebecca Allen Podiatry. I'm going to be telling you about some top tips how to keep your feet in the best condition whilst you are working from home. The first thing that you should think about is what shoes that you're wearing whilst you're working from home or spending more time in the house. You should be trying to vary it up between wearing slippers, your bare feet and more supportive shoes. Slippers can leave you with tight calves, especially because the back of the heel is very shallow and it can affect the tendon, especially if you wear heels in the workplace. High heels can shorten the Achilles tendon because of the constant shortened position of the tendon over time. And if you're only wearing flat shoes, such as slippers now, you might get a slight discomfort at the back of your calf and just above the ankle. Some simple calf stretches will help that. So try and think about what shoes you're wearing in the house and when you're going out for your daily walk. Especially with the better weather kicking in, you might be wearing sandals or flip-flops. Try to think about changing these up to something that's a little bit more supportive. And with the better weather, if you're a wee bit peely-wally like me, you should also consider wearing some suntan lotion on your feet too. Why is moisturising your feet more important now than ever before? Well, when we wear slippers in the house, our feet move in the shoe. There's no securing element that's going to retain your foot. So this action creates an abrasion and the skin is more likely to split. Slippers can allow the fat pad to expand sideways. So the fat pad is the bit that you can pinch under your heel. This will increase the possibility of cracked heels. Taking care of your feet regularly is important when wearing footwear that exposes your heels, especially in the summer. Dehydrated skin is another one of the most common reasons why you might get cracked skin. Once moisture is lost in the skin at the heels, it starts to produce rough skin as a form of protection. This is the skin which you look at and it doesn't look very nice or feel very nice, but if you don't moisturise it, as a result, the skin is prevented from healing sufficiently and it can get a lot worse. In the beginning, it might only feel like a visual issue, but over time, it can cause pain when you walk, and also in the advanced stages, it can be really itchy, it can also bleed, and in worst case scenario, it can become infected. Simple things to do to make them feel better is using a foot file or a pumice stone to keep them soft. However, the best thing that you can do for your feet if you feel that they're dry in any way at all is using a moisturiser. The best moisturisers for your feet are ones that contain urea. The higher the concentration of urea, the more it's going to work for your feet. However, we recommend ones with a 10% urea concentration in them in the first instance, but if your feet are really bad, you can use ones up to 25%. However, the internet does sell things up to 40% urea concentration. For most people, this can be a bit too much. Ones with normal concentrations of urea can be found in supermarkets and pharmacies. Even Poundland's own brand one contains 10% urea, so you don't have to spend a fortune. The last thing you need to do is think about cutting your toenails, a tricky but essential task. You should cut them to the shape of the nail and gently file them. You should file them over the top of the nail, away from the body, and make sure not to go down the sides. If you're prone to ingrown toenails and don't currently have an infection, if you do, you should see your podiatrist. But if you're prone to them and don't have any issues just now, but you're worried about getting an issue, you should use a nail oil or a softener down the sides of them, which can make them feel a lot more comfortable. Other issues with your toenails might be a build-up of hard skin down the side of the toenail. If you've ever seen me as a podiatrist before, I'll have told you it was called onychophosis. However, you can use an old soft toothbrush and clear the skin away from the toe in a sweeping action from the base of the nail, pulling up towards the tip of the toe. So, what you should do, look after your feet as much as you can, and if you've got any queries or questions, send them my way. Thank you very much.